Good morning. Welcome back to another family circus class with me, Kelly. So I hope everyone's had a good week, and just as normal, we are doing these classes every week, so just come and check out this channel or the Circus Hub page, so www.circus.org.nz, to see about the timetable and when everything's happening and what we're getting up to. Cool. So I'll just go through a class plan. So we'll start off with a game. Fantastic. And then we're going to meet some new animals that we haven't been seeing much of in the past few weeks, which is exciting, and we'll get to walk and move like they would. Then we will do some chair shapes. So we'll recap on what we did last week with those, and also explore some new ones too. And then we'll do some equilibristics, so balancing on our feet. So a good mix of balance there with the chairs balancing on our hands, and equilibristics balancing on our feet. Then we're going to play a little follow and leader game called Car and Driver. And another fun game for later on, which I think you're going to really enjoy. I'm excited for that. And then we'll do some cool down, so we can bring our bodies back into the normal day activities. Alright. Okie dokie, cool. So, to start off with, I'm pretty sure most of you will have played Rob the Nest at some point. And we're going to do a little adapted version of that. So I'm obviously playing by myself, but you will have at least one other person with you. So you can have more, you can have 3 people, just make more nests. So this is where all of those pairs of socks comes in that I asked you to have ready. So what we're going to do is set the socks up. So you can split your pairs of socks in half so everyone gets the same amount. I'm going to just pretend that I have someone here and show you how it works. So we'll start with half a pair on one end of your space and half a pair on your other end of your space. And we're going to play Rob the Nest, where you might usually just run over, steal an egg from the other person's nest, take it back to your own one. Yeah? And at the end of the game, it's who has the most eggs in their nest wins. So, for our version, instead of just running around to the nests, we're going to revisit our animals that we have been working with and walking like them between the nests. Because it's circus, it can't be just as easy as running around. It's got to be a little bit more challenging than that. So first off, we will start off with our classic bear walk. So nice long legs, nice long arms, and we're going to walk between the nests like this, okay? So let's give that a go first, okay? So start at your nests, and once you've got in the egg and it's come back to the nest, just wait at your nest, okay? Alrighty, so up on your hands and feet, and it's a race, so try and go fast. Go! Okay. Right. This time we'll go again, but we're going to go forwards on the way there and backwards on the way back. Okay. Ready? Let's go. Alright. Cool. Okay. Great. So this is our warm-up round for the actual game. Okay. So this time we are going to be our crabs. So fingers out, hips up, walking, hands and feet at the same time. Alright? Okay. By your nest. Hips up. And go. So, for the actual game, we'll do that now. And we are going to stick with our frogs. Hi Robin, hi Eleanor. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing this class. Alright, so for our actual game, we're going to use our frog jump, okay? So remember our frog. Nice and low with your legs, your hands on the floor, and you're going to reach your hands in front and jump with your legs. Big frog jump. Alright? Okie dokie. So, everyone gets the same amount of eggs in their nests. Everyone's ready to go, and you can only use your frog jump. Okay? So, we're going to play for a few minutes, and at the end, whoever has the most eggs in their nest wins the game. Okay? Alright. I'll let you know when we've got 10 seconds left, and then we'll see. We'll count up all the eggs. By your nests, ready to go? 3, 2, 1, go! Can you steal from someone else's nest? Try and lift your legs nice and high off the floor. Keep going. Try and steal as many as you can. Keep going, there's not much more time left. Alright, you've got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, freeze! Stop! Alright, so now go and count up however many eggs are in your nest. No more stealing them. And if you have the most, then congratulations! If you don't have the most, then congratulations! You also did a great job at this game. Well done. Good job. Alrighty, so now we are going to explore how some new animals might move. So you might have an idea of how these animals might move, so you can you'll be ahead of the game. So first off, we are going to start off with a lizard. Okay, so a lizard is fairly challenging. It's a tough creature to copy how they move. So I'll give you a demonstration first. So the lizard is really low on the ground. Okay, so you've got to try and nearly touching your chest down on the floor, nice and low, because they don't want to be seen because they might get eaten. So you're going to have one foot on the floor and the opposite arm, so not the same side arm, the opposite arm is going to reach out in front, nice and far and long. Okay? Then your other legs and your other hand and leg are going to take a big step forward to move you along. Okay? So the whole time, I'm going to try and keep nice and low to the ground. Okay? So give your lizard a go. Try and copy the lizard. You could do little sound effects if you want as well. Helps you pretend to be a lizard. They go with their tongues. Alrighty, cool. So, if you didn't get a chance to as well, the lizard can also move backwards. Alright, so now that we've met our lizard, we're going to try an aquatic creature. So, however you want to look at it, this might be a jellyfish or a squid. So, I'll give you a demonstration. This one, we're going to get our legs and our hands doing different things. So our leg is going to lift up high, do a big circle around, okay? And you're going to have a turn on each leg. So this leg first, then the next leg, okay? Your hands are going to be pulling the water behind you because you're in the water, because you're a squid. So it's going to look like this. Okay? So you can try just the hands first if you like. So hands reach out and pull around in a circle. Then, if you're ready, you can try the feet. Up to the side. That's it. Make sure you give both legs a turn. Oh, and then try them all together. And squid might sound like whoop, 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 whoop. Nice work. Cool. Okie dokie. Cool. So, I think it's time. We've covered the land animals. We've covered the sea animals. So I think we should cover a mythical creature too. And it's a favourite. We're going to be a unicorn. So, unicorns have a horn, don't they? So you're going to need to put the horn on your head with your hand. And unicorns trot around, don't they? So, we're going to do a gallop. So 1 foot, then the second foot. So it's going to be, okay, so then we're going to go around with our horns and we'll gallop. You could also make yourself a tail with your free hand. So tail out the back, horn on the front, gallop. We'll try going backwards as a unicorn too. Give your unicorn one more go. And while you're doing that, maybe you could think about what kind of noise a unicorn might make. Sure, it sounds quite magical. Bridget, sounds like your dog is very good at rob the nest. That might just be a good challenge for you. Alright, for our last animal, and my personal favourite, we are going to be a duck. This is a great chance to try out your noises. Because ducks obviously quack, so it's a great chance to quack, 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 quack. Okay, so we're nice and low on our legs with our butts sticking out like a duck. As they wiggle their tail feathers. We're going to have wings at our sides, and we're going to step forward and waddle along like a duck. And we'll try going backwards as a duck too. So you can flap your wings, wiggle your tail. Great work, little ducklings. Great work, Robin. I'm sure you're a great jellyfish. Are you building something with those stones, Eleanor? Building a fence, maybe. Alrighty. Okay, great work with our new animals. Alrighty, so now this is where the scarf that I said to grab comes in, okay? So we're just going to see what we can do with this, okay? Because normally you might just wear it, but that's not very circus, is it? We're going to try and make it into a circus toy. Alright, so the first thing I want you to try is give your scarf a nice big shake out. Shake out all of the cobwebs. Make it nice and fresh. Alright, then I want you to grab one end and the other end, and we're just going to try and drawing 2 circles with our hands. Okay? It's like you're on a bike with your hands. So drawing our circles round and round and round. Then, backwards. Try going backwards, backwards, backwards. How fast can you go? It's like you're trying to pedal somewhere, or swim. And then we'll try it off to the side. And backwards. And then to the other side. Forwards. And backwards. Also up, up, up high. Oops. Careful, there's not a light there. Up high. And backwards. And nice and low. Forwards. And back. Awesome, nice work. Give your arms a bit of a shake out. That was a good warm up for the arms. Alrighty, cool. So with our scarf, we're also going to try and get through it. Okay, so I'm going to try and take a step through, another step through. I'm going to try and bring it all the way over your head. Ta-da! Like magic. So give that another go. Step through, all the way up over. Nice. If that's really easy, you can try and move your hands a little bit closer together. Okay. So now we're going to try backwards. So we'll take it up over our heads, back behind our back, step through, ta-da! So up over our head, back behind, step. Ta-da! So, give it a go. One more way through the front and one more way through the back. Oh, I'm glad that you like the duck walk, Emma. Hopefully you got some good quacks in there. Alrighty, so the next thing that we're going to move on to is going to be our chair balances. So I just want to do a little bit more to warming up our bodies for our balances so that they're nice and easy. So first off, we're going to grab our hands together and we're going to make a milkshake. So just frothing up our milkshake. Bubble, 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 bubble. You want it to be nice and mixed up. That's it. And then we're going to flick our hands up and give them a shake. Can you make your fingers make noise with this? Can you hear them going? Alrighty, so here's a challenge. So have your palms up to the sky and hands together. And then we're going to try and bend one finger at a time. Your body nice and tall and straight. You're going to suck your belly in, so big suck into the belly. And your arms are going to reach up as tall as you can, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. You're going to squish your ears with your shoulders so you can't hear anything. And then you're going to push right up onto your tiptoes. Okay, so try to touch the ceiling on your tiptoes, squeezing everything together like a big mermaid tail, sucking in your belly, big push up to the sky. Okay, so we're going to try that walking across, alright? Reaching up as tall as you can, up on your tiptoes, looking up between your hands. And try going backwards too. So careful not to run into anything behind you. Just have a look over your shoulder every now and then. Nice work. This is really good for our handstands. Okie dokie, cool. So this is a great chance for us to get a drink of water. So I've got mine just here. So grab some water, and this is also where our 2 chairs come in as well. Okay, cool. So grab your chairs after you've got some water. Alright, so hopefully we've all got some water by now. So we're going to face our chairs next to each other like last time. Again. So we practiced a few shapes last week, which we'll just start off with so we can remember them really well again. Okay? So, who remembers them? So we're going to place our hands on the edge of the chair, and remember, are your shoulders down here by your ears, or are they pushing away nice and strong like this? Nice and strong, isn't it? So we want to be nice and big across here. So we want to pull our shoulders away from our ears. Nice straight arms. Alright? So, pushing up onto the chair with your hands. The first shape we did was lifting your knees up to your chest. Give that another go from last week. So you want to lift your knees right up high to your chest, as high as you can. Be careful not to let your shoulders sink down. They have to push up nice and tall. Nice work. Cool. So the next shape we did was lifting our legs up, out in front, and our pike shape, wasn't it? So just like when we do our pike on the floor here, we want to have nice, straight legs, squeezing our knees. One more time with our pike, so pushing up tall in your arms, legs up and front. Nice job. Cool. Okay, so we've got our tuck with our knees up. We've got our pike with our legs out in front. So now we're going to try a couple of new shapes. Okay. So one is somewhat familiar because it looks like a tuck, but then we're just going to draw some circles with our knees. And make sure you go both ways. We're drawing some nice big circles with your knees. Make sure you give your hands a shake out after you've had a couple of turns. It's nice for our wrists. Saying hello. Alright. And this time we're going to clean the windows with our legs, okay? So this is called a windshield wiper. So we're going to take our knees and touch the chair, up and over and touch the other chair. So it's like when it's raining in the car and the windscreen wipers are clearing the rain off the window. Great. Alright, so our last shape that we're going to try with the chairs now is a bit of a split. Okay, so hands back on, and this time, show that. So we're going to take one leg in front, one leg behind, and lifting our legs off the floor. Split. Okay, and then scissor change them, the other leg in front. So it's kind of like you're running. So give that a go. Alrighty, so if you want to give one more of those, any of those shapes, give it another go because it was your favourite one, and you can do that now. My favourite was probably the split. Remember, nice long arms, shoulders a long way away from your ears. If you're doing the split, maybe you can lift your legs up higher. Once you've had your last go, then you can move the chairs out of your way because we'll move on to our equilibristics, which means balancing. And in this instance, we are going to be balancing on our feet. Great. So, I would like you to go and put some shoes on. Okay, so grab some shoes and pop those on. So make sure you do them up nice and tight. And this is where you also need your cans of unopened food. Great, so we're wearing shoes because it's going to keep our feet safe from the edges of the cans, okay? Because they're a little bit hard, so, and our feet are fairly soft, so it'll be keeping us safe to wear our shoes. So when we're using these cans, just make sure that you tip them upside down, and we're going to be standing on the bottom of the can because it's the strongest part. If you were watching the first family circus class that Rich did online, then you will have done a little bit of this before. So we'll be walking along the cans, practicing our balancing. So we're going to revisit some of the things that Rich covered and maybe add something else on. Okay, so set your cans up first. So I'm going to be using the wall to help me because I don't have a buddy right now in this. But I want you to grab a friend to help you, and you're going to have your friend that's going to help you do this is going to have a closed hand like this, and they'll hold it up for you to have your hand on top so you can walk along together while you're balancing on the cans. Okay, so just hold onto their closed hand when you need to have some help with your balancing. Okay, so set your cans up a good distance from each other. So at least a foot size away. I'm glad that Eleanor and Robin are getting some good frog jumps in there. That's great. Very creative. Alright, so we're all set up here. So as I said, I'll use the wall as help. And there's a few things with balancing, okay? So we want to be standing up nice and tall, sucking our belly in, and you can use your arms out to the sides to have one hand on your person that's helping you, your other hand out wide to help you with your balance. So try not to walk forward like this. We want to stand up nice and tall when we walk between the cans. Alright. Okay. So try and get the front bit of your foot on the cans. Okay. So standing up nice and tall. Stepping forward on those cans. So make sure you're looking at something in front of you and try and keep your eyes on that same spot in front. Okay. So normal frontwards walk first. Okay, go. So this time we're going to try and have our hands more like a ladder. So it looks all like a zigzag. Okay, so set up a little zigzag, and we're going to try walking between those now. So again, standing up nice and tall, looking in front of you. Use your friend as a support if you need it. Oh, it's hard. It's a good balancing challenge at home. Alright, so now we're going to try going backwards, alright? So make sure you use your friend's help with this as well. Okay. So, standing up. And even if you're going backwards, we're still going to look in front of us. Okay? If you need to know if you can't find the can, you can look back to have a check where it is. But keep your body up nice and tall. Great job, that one's a bit harder. Good work. Alright, so this time we are going to try and bend down and pick up a can. Okay? So we'll line them up straight again. Alright, we'll go up on the hands. On the first two, we're going to try holding on to our friend again. Down, nice and low when we can. And you squat down like this. So then, you can use the ground if you need to. You're going to turn around on the hands. Okay, turn around the other way. You can reach behind you, grab a can, and we'll put it in front of us to make a new track. Alright? And holding onto your friend again, standing up nice and tall. That's it, looking up in front of us and walking forward. It's a good challenge, hey? So the last thing we'll try with our can balancing is going to be on one foot. So we're going to take one foot off. We're going to try and lean forward with our legs nice and straight. And our chest up tall. Okay, arms out to the side, like a bird. Or like a bluebird when you were doing adagio. Okay, then we're going to try and have our leg up in front of us. So you can stretch it out nice and straight if that's all going well. Okay? So up on our hands again. That's it. Get walking. And then you're going to take your back leg off. Leaning forward. Using your friend's help. Leaning forward, chest up. That's it. And then coming forward, and you can lift your leg up in front. Woo. And take your last step. Whew. Wow, great work. It's not so easy on cans. Alrighty, cool. So we'll just move those cans out of the way and you can take your shoes off again if you like. And grab some water if you need that. Okay. Great. So we are going to give a go at trying our mirroring or copying exercise called car and driver. So you can try it with me first. So you're going to have your hands up with mine and you're going to try and follow my hand on the screen. Okay? Just like a mirror. That's it. So if I was doing it with someone, we'd follow our hands together like this. Alright? So you can try with me again. We'll just try one hand and we'll try and move our hand together. Nice work. So in this one, I'm the car. I mean, you're the car and I'm the driver because I'm choosing where we're going. Okay. So one more time. A little bit faster. Nice work. So you can try that with your buddy now. So someone gets to be the driver, someone gets to be the car, and you'll move around together. Alright, so we're gonna go into that car and driver in a little bit more detail next time. But for now, the last thing we're gonna do is grab our sheet. This is a really fun part. So, we're gonna spread the sheet out in our space. If there are two big people, then you can just stay on either end moving the sheet. And we're going to use the sheet as a parachute. Okay, so if there's one big person, then you can place one end of the sheet under a chair. Everyone grab an edge of the sheet. And we're going to make little ripples. Okay. So we're going to make a stormy set. So let's get that sheet moving really fast. And then on 3, we're going to do a big lift. Okay? So ready? Stormy seas. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, so now we're each going to have a turn. When we count to 3, one person is going to run under into the parachute. Okay? Alright. So, decide whose turn it is first so we don't get any collisions. So, nice stormy sea. You could also stand up to make it a bit higher if you like as well. So, 1, 2, 3. Did you get under? Alright, and on the next 1, 2, 3, you can run out again. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Great. Okay, so making sure that everyone gets to have a turn at trying that. It's a really fun way to end up a lesson. Kids love playing with parachute. Alright, so just to cool down after you have a turn at that, I know I didn't give you much time with that just now, but you can take your own time to give everyone a go at that. It's quite a lot of fun. So we are going to now go into our straddle shape. Shape. We're going to try and reach forward with our hands with a long stretch our legs. Hey, great work on class today, everyone. I had a lot of fun teaching it, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, as I said at the start, you can check out the Circus Hub website, so www.circus.org.nz to see what we're getting up to. Alright, so we are going to stretch our arms up high. Stretch them out to the side, give them a good flap. Then we're going to give our head a big yes. And a no. No. And give your hands a wave out. Bye-bye. Alright. And then, just like we do in lessons, we'll all put our hands in the middle and we'll go 1, 2, 3, yay, circus. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, yay, circus. Awesome. Thanks for joining me this week. And I look forward to seeing you again next week with more cool circus ideas. Awesome. Alright. See you everyone.